Greetings viewers and subscribers. So today, I'm gonna start off with this. No, we have been doing this for a while, and ever so often, whenever we carry a story, sometime we would give some advice. Some persons will comment and say, boy, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your breath, because this is a generation of vipers, etc. We have always been saying that we cannot change the world, but if we can change one person's mind, if we can motivate one person, our job is done. Yesterday, I got this message from a subscriber. It says, "Dear Sir Popeye, I love the fact that you give a message to the young youths. I am 12 and that message has been motivating me. Blessed love, sir." The person, an hour later, he sent another message, because the phone that we use on YouTube, sometimes there are hundreds of messages on it, and it takes a lot of time sometimes to go through the messages. So we didn't read this message until some hours later. So after the person sent the first message, he went on to send another message. "I also like the fact that you take the time to bring us the news. As you said, we don't like the fact that we are hearing about dead. We like the fact that we hear the fact that you bring it in a special way. Blessings, sir." So I responded, "Blessings, sir. Please don't follow bad company. Pay attention to your books, cause education is the key. Blessings." The person responded, "Okay, Sir Popeye, I will not follow bad company." The person then went on with another message about half an hour later. "Please send a message to the parents for taking care of us." I asked, "What's the name of your parents?" The person responded, "Brian Hamilton and Monique Hamilton." I asked him, "What is his name?" He said, "My name is Jade Fagan. Brian is my stepfather." After those messages, the person and I, we had a long conversation. He also has a sister named Brianna Hamilton. He lives at Landilo in the parish of Westmoreland. Young Jade, thanks for the motivation. We are happy that we are able to reach you, and we are hoping that we are able to reach thousands of young people like you. Jade, little do you know how you have inspired me. Thanks for the feedback. You are 12 years old. Here is hoping. You tell me that you'll be listening today. So here is hoping that, Jade, you pay attention to your books. And like I tell you, don't follow bad company. There will be a lot of bad companies to follow. Don't follow them. Be a good boy. Make your parents proud. And we'll be in touch. Anything at all, you have my number. Message me. Now, in today's journey, we are going to be traveling from, well, we traveled there last week, but we are going back there today. We are going to be traveling from Bath Mountain in the parish of Westmoreland, and we are heading to Savlamar. Sit back, relax, and drive with me. Now, by the time this video is released, we'll be on a plane heading somewhere. We are going to be taking a trip to somewhere. As a result, we are not so sure we'll be able to put out a video tomorrow, because we are going to have to take some time to set up our equipment. If they are set up fast enough, then you'll be hearing from us. If not, give us a day and then we'll return. Alright? Now today, we have some news stories for you. First up, we are learning that the Bethel Town Police, they have arrested and charged a man. This It took place on Sunday, September 19th, 2021, about 8:30 p.m. We are told that the police, they carried out a raid at a house at a district named Galloway District in Bethel Town in the parish of Westmoreland. We are told that a house was searched and 7 large plastic bags containing 84 parcels of vegetable matter resembling ganja were found under a cellar in the yard. This ganja is said to weigh over 180 pounds. As a result, a man, his name is Mr. Gavalin Berthfield. He's 46 years old and he's a farmer of Galloway District in Westmoreland. Mr. Berthfield, he was arrested and charged by the police. He was charged for possession of ganja and dealing in ganja. So he'll be going to the courts shortly. Now, I have posted cases like this before. At one stage, I posted where the police had caught some guys on a boat. Apparently they were trying to export some ganja. The police chased them at sea and they were held. And we see the comments. Some persons were saying police must load the man them with the ganja, free up the herbs. We agree with that to an extent. But hear me out for a brief moment. We cannot have it both ways. We cannot be saying that the police must find how the guns are coming to Jamaica, and at the same time, whenever police catch some guys trying to export ganja, we burn out the police. Most of the guns that you see in Jamaica now, this is how they come to Jamaica. We respect the ganja farmers, you know. Ganja send a lot of us to school. What some of these guys are doing now, and most of the farmers are innocent to this. The farmers plant the weed. Some guys, they are involved in the guns for drug trade. And this is not no make-up story, this is real. And try and understand what I'm saying. A lot of these guys, they go in, they buy hundreds of pounds of ganja from the farmers. They press it, put it on a boat, send it away to either Haiti or some other country. When the ganja reach those areas, what these guys do, on most occasions, they exchange the weed for guns. Yes, that's what they do. So they carry back the guns to Jamaica and they sell the guns. That is a reality. So that is why you see so many guns are in Jamaica. That is what is happening. And that is the part of the trade that I don't like. Now, we brought you a story yesterday. It was about a man named Kevin Reed. He was popularly called Kevin. He was said to be a vendor and he lived at Racecourse in Falmouth. On your screen is a video. The lady that you see crying, we are told that's Kevin's baby mother. Here is a photograph of Kevin. We are also told that a man was taken into custody with the demise of Kevin. We are also getting information that Kevin, he had dissed the man who was taken into custody, father. So Kevin, it is alleged, had dissed that guy's father. We are still doing some digging and stay tuned. You'll be getting some more information soon. In the next incident, no, this one, it took place just last night, Monday, September 20, 2021. It took place about some minutes after 8 p.m. This one, it took place at Crowder District. Crowder is in the Grangeville area in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that a man, he's popularly known as Coolie Man. He lives in the same Grangeville area. Coolie Man, it is said that he was sitting in his yard when he was approached by a man. This man, it is said, brandished a gun and opened fire at Coolie Man. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape. Coolie Man, who was shot, he was rushed to a nearby hospital by citizens where he was admitted. It is said that Coolie Man, he was shot in his testicles. Yes, he was shot in his seed. The Grangeville police, we are told, they are carrying out investigation. In the next incident, this one took place last night again. But this one, it took place at a place named Lagood. This Lagood is not the one in Hanover. It's the one in Westmoreland. This Lagood can be found in the Whitton police area. It took place on Monday, September 20, 2021, about 10:30 p.m. Now, our information is that the police, they had received information that gunshots were being fired in the Lagood area. As a result, a team of police officers, maybe about 8 or 9 police officers, they went on foot patrol in the area. Whilst they were on foot patrol, it is said that the police party, they were fired on by gunmen. One of the police officers, a constable, he received a gunshot wound to his left hand. We are told that the police, they were unable to return the fire because in that area is a lot of board houses. So, even though the gunmen don't care, the police acted with care. This constable, he was rushed to the Savlamar hospital where, at the time we were recording this video, we were told that he was still being treated. Now, if you don't respect the police, I do. Can you imagine? Police officers, they heard that gunshots were firing in a certain area. They left their family at home. They are now on duty. They walked into the area that the gunshots were being fired, trying to protect you and I. And one of them is injured. Let me tell you something. You see, on this channel, we have utmost respect for the police. We appreciate the job that the police is doing. If you don't, I do. Now, in the next story, we brought you a report on Sunday, June 6th, 2021. We told you that a man, his name is Mr. Kashwin Gardner. He's 30 years old and he lived at Retreat in the parish of Westmoreland. Kashwin, he was standing amongst a group of men. They were standing right next to the Texaco gas station at Namprel Road in Negril. This was about some minutes after 6 p.m. So Kashwin, he and a group of persons were standing. There's a bridge right as you pass the gas station, like you're heading to Savlamar. He and a group of persons were standing at that bridge when we are told that a motor car drove up. A man in this car, he pointed a gun at Kashwin and opened gunfire at him. Kashwin was hit and the hoodlums in the car, they made good their escape. Kashwin was rushed to the Savlamar hospital where he was pronounced DEAD. He had received gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. Now, on Wednesday, June 23, 2021, about 3 a.m., residents of Whitehall in Negril, they reported hearing loud explosions, sounding like gunshots, and summoned the police. On arrival of the police, a man, he was identified as Andrew Lawrence. He was popularly called Kapachi. He was found suffering from gunshot wounds in his house, in a corner in his room. He had received gunshot wounds to his abdomen, his chest, and his left hand. Kapachi, he was taken to the Savlamar hospital by the police, where he was pronounced DEAD. Now, what we are learning is that Kapachi, although he has passed, he was charged by the police for the death of Kashwin. So, the police are saying that they have gathered evidence. They have collected statements from persons who are saying that Kapachi, he was the man in the car that shot Kashwin. So he was charged. Even though he will not be going to the courts, he has gone somewhere else, he was charged. We are also learning that Kapachi, his death was a reprisal for the killing of Kashwin. You see why the mayhem is not gonna stop for right now? Or will not stop? No, in the next incident, this one, it took place at Lilliput. Lilliput is in the parish of St. James. It took place on Saturday, September 18th, 2021, some minutes after 7 p.m. Our information is that residents of Lilliput, they reported hearing loud explosions coming from a place named Ocean Heights at Lilliput in the parish of St. James. As a result, they called the police. The police went to the area, did some checks, but they did not find anything. The next morning, about some minutes after 8, we are told that residents, they stumbled upon a body. As a result, the police were called again. On the arrival of the police, a man, he was found motionless. He had gunshot wounds to his head, his neck, and his chest. This man, up to the time that we were recording this video, we were told that he has not yet been identified. He is said to be in his late 20s, about 5 feet 8 inches tall, slim built, and he was bleached out. He was sporting a cornrow hairstyle. He was dressed in a red pullover, yellow and black American Eagle underpants, black jeans pants, and a pair of brown Clark's shoes. He also had a tattoo on his left hand. This tattoo marked loyalty. Our information is that none of the residents in the area at Ocean Heights recognize him. Maybe he is from elsewhere. We are gonna do some more checks, and if and when we get the name of this person, we will be updating this story. This man, he was taken to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he was officially pronounced DEAD. Now, when this crime scene was processed, our information is that 5 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The Montego Bay police, they are investigating. Now, have you smashed the like button yet? Or you forgot? Well, if you have forgotten, go ahead, hit on the like button now. We are now past 35,000 subscribers. We are heading on to 36,000. So if you are over here and you are watching our videos, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please hit on the subscribe button. As also hit on the notification bell, then click all, so that you will be notified as soon as we have released a new video. Now, in the final story, this one, it took place on Sunday, September 19th, 2021, about 11:45 p.m. It took place at a place named Train Line. Train Line is at Hertford in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, we are told that a man, his name is Jermaine Graham. He was popularly called Popeye. He's 26 years old and he lived at Train Line, Hertford in the parish of Westmoreland. Popeye, he was at home in his bedroom, in his bed, when we are told that 3 hoodlums, armed with guns, kicked open the front door to Popey's house. They entered the house and opened gunfire at Popeye. Popeye, he managed to run out of the house, ran through the back door, ran into a neighbor's yard where he collapsed. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape on foot in the area. The police were called, and on the arrival of the police, Popeye, he was seen lying down in his neighbor's yard. Popeye, he received gunshot wounds to the right side of his back, his right elbow, his left arm, and the left side of his back. It is suspected that he died on the spot, but he was taken to the Savlamar Hospital, where he was so pronounced. When this crime scene was processed, our information is that 8 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. We are doing some digging. We are trying to ascertain who Popeye was and what, if anything, he was involved in. As soon as we get that information, we are gonna be coming back to this story. Stand by for it. But the mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.